G'day YouTube, Down to Bricks here. I've got a mock to share with you guys today, and it is my Ant-Man, or my Giant Man. And he really is giant. Now, I've built this for the Canberra Brick Expo that I'm going to in late July, where Ozzy and I are doing a collaboration build of the Civil War airport battle. And Ozzy has been busy building his airport, and I'm going to put a card up so after this video you can go and check out the airport that's going to be in that build. Because I'm so far away and I have to travel by plane, and as per Ozzy's instructions, he didn't really want me to have to bring too much, so I had to think, well, what can I build and take with me? I have got another build. I've got a hanger to show you guys as well. I'll probably show you that next week. I'll just put everything together that I'm taking and just do a complete video of that. But the main thing I wanted to do was Giant Man. Now, the inspiration for this build came wholly and solely from the Giant Man that we got in the airport battle set from Lego, as you can see right next to him there. And what I pretty much did is just tried to model my build off Legos. Even the articulation is much the same. I do have elbow joints in my build, which is probably the only difference in the articulation. The other thing I wanted to have was, with his goggles on, the eyes are sort of a little bit highlighted, and I did want to show that. So let me turn these lights off. And there you can see his eyes all lit up. So I have got some lights in there, and I think that's pretty cool. But let's have a closer look at what Giant Man can do. So we can swivel his head right around. This back piece removes here. That's how I've got the battery and the lights in his head for his eyes. Now, I will put up a show and tell tutorial how I've done that. That's coming very soon. But yeah, his head can swivel right around. There you can see some of the side details for his head. A closer look at the torso. So a few hauls ago you would have seen that I had some of those metallic silver pieces come in, and now you can see what I was using those for. So from the back he is quite plain, just like the Lego version, but what this allows me to do is actually have some studs that I can, or inner studs that I can use to clip on to set him up for our display. So while he's got Iron Man in his clutches, War Machine is taking a flyby. And in comes Spidey to save the day. And while it is a bit hard to get him to balance, he does walk. And just to take you in for a closer look, starting at his legs. And I've just used the bigger ball joints in there for his legs. Same with the arms. For the shoulder and the elbows, I've just used those Technic joints. So there's my Giant Man mock. For the scale, I think you get a good idea of the scale just from Lego's Giant Man, but just to help with that, let me put a plate in there. So there's 32 studs, so that takes up to about his neck, and then his head's on top of that. So he is pretty giant. So what do you guys think? I think we should be able to set up some nice destructive scenes with Giant Man for our display. But I'd love to hear from you guys, so any comments, please leave it below. If you enjoyed this video and this mock, please give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. I got stacks more Lego to share with you guys, so if you hit that subscribe button, you're not going to miss out. I really do appreciate you guys taking the time to watch, but until next time, I'll see you in the next video.